Everybody, welcome to Filmulation, the new site. I have been working on it for a while. I'm finally ready to show it off. Just wanted to tell you a couple things up off the top. First of all, you will see there's a lot of filler content on this website. It is not finished. I'm not done with it. I will evolve it over time, but I'm still not even ready for it to launch. So when you see fake text like this, that's usually what that is. Also, I only added my own movies just to kind of show off how the features would work. So none of this is final, but it will give you a good idea of how the website works. So we'll have a homepage like this. We'll have an introduction to the website, kind of what you can do on the website. Over here on the right, you'll see the movies that are currently in theater. Down here, you'll see recent news, recent reviews, and recent forum posts. So kind of a one-stop shop for you and for new players to kind of know what's going on. We'll just kind of go through the website here and show it off. Here we have the theater. So we have the icon menu bar up here. The theater is what you would expect. There's kind of lists of every movie. Pretty much everything you see on this website can click and it will take you where you expect to go. So obviously if you click on the writer here, Tim, it will take you to my movie database page. Same for all the actors here. If you click on the movie name, you will go to the movie name. We'll get into that a little bit later. Each movie can have multiple genres, and if you click on the genres, it will list every movie released with that genre. So if we hit drama here, it will show you all the genre movies. So, also one of the things I wanted to do, it's completely optional, but you can choose to have your script hosted directly on the website. This is good. Sometimes websites get shut down, or like GeoCities got shut down at some point, and a lot of scripts got lost. It's completely optional. You don't have to do it, but it's there for people who want the script to be available in the future. If you decide you want to put up the script and then later on you want to take it down, all you have to do is write the admin and we will take it down as soon as physically possible. Obviously, this isn't like a permanent thing, it's just there as an option. We also have this thing called script available on request. And the cool thing about that is, let's say you want the script to be available to the people who want it, but not available just for anybody clicking on the website to see. Script available on request will basically, the admin will keep a copy of it privately and then send it to people who specifically request it. That way, it's just not open to the public. Also for franchises, so I wanted to list all the franchises and have a page that you can go to see all of the franchise movies released with that franchise. So for original, obviously this is an original work, so this will show you every movie that was released on the website that was original and not based on a franchise. But if, let's say, you release a Star Wars film, it'll say Star Wars there, you'll be able to click on Star Wars and it will list all the movies released under the Star Wars franchise. In addition to real life franchises, you can also have player franchises. So I added the Cabot universe here. And you'll be able to list all the movies that are released under that universe. You also can have a image and description. I didn't really add much to that, did I? But that'll be there. So if you come up with anytime you release two movies in an original universe, you'll be able to create your own franchise. So we'll go into more of the movie database stuff in just a little bit. But first, let's look at the news page. So we have the left-hand side here, recent comments, tweets, recent tags, submit an article, all the stuff you expect. Articles here on the right side, filler text, as I said. So a couple things that are cool. If you click on the name, it'll go to the movie database page. And also, we have tags down here. And the cool thing about tags is that if you click on any of the tags, it will actually go to that person's movie database page. And on the left side here, it's going to list every single time a news article mentions a person or a movie or whatever, it'll list here. So that way, if you go, oh, what news articles have I been mentioned in, you'll be able to see there. And the same goes for movies. And of course, you can click on the actual blog post and get comments and stuff like that. So what you would expect, the tag stuff, really excited about. I think that's cool. Our reviews, so we have the review HQ here. Up here, we're only using a 1 to 5 scale, so basically out of 5 stars, no 97.2s or whatever. You can judge it by 1 to 5 stars. You can sort the reviews by the number of stars given. You can click this to see every review given and sort it by the reviewer. We'll have the top reviewers here. Obviously, we don't have a lot of reviews right now because it's all fake, but I'll just give you an idea of how that works. You can submit a review. Over here, you'll see all the movies that are currently in theater, who has reviewed it, what they gave it. If there are no reviews, it'll say, be the first to review this movie, please. Over here, you'll see the recently added reviews. You can actually sort by this. So this will basically show you every review that has been submitted in the order that it was submitted. The actual review, we can go in here, and here's a fake review. So you see the name, the date. You can click on this stuff. So if you click on the movie, it'll bring you to the movie page. If you click on the producer, it'll bring you to the producer page. You can't review your own movie, but I gave it 1 stars. To the stars, you'll also see everybody else's review down here. So kind of what you want. Each review gets its own individual page rather than having one page with all the movie reviews. So let's go over the movie database. Let's see. Let's start with movies over here. You'll be able to see, so as I showed, you'll be able to sort the movies by genre. You'll be able to see every movie released within a certain year. You'll be able to sort the movie by the name. Let's go into an actual movie page here. So lot of information here. You have the name, you have the date. You can of course click on the date to bring you to all the movies released in that year. You have the tagline under the name. You then have the genres here. You will have the length here and the release date here. So one of the cool things here, obviously this is not an actual prequel to Metal Hearts, but I added this in just to show off the functionality. If you write a movie that is a sequel to another movie, a direct sequel to another movie released on Filmulation, it'll show here. If you click on that, you'll see it says preceded. So basically that'll allow you to, if you release like a bunch of movies in a series like the Days saga, you'll be able to say, okay, this movie came first, this movie came second, and you can kind of go down the line like that. So we have the director, we have the writer, we have the franchise, if it's original like that. We have the poster down here. You can actually click on the poster and get a full-size version of it right here. So no more squinting and trying to figure out what that poster looked like. I have the credits for all the creative. If you have a website, that'll show up here as well. So if you make posters, it'll actually show up on your movie database page. I'm just kind of trying to give credit to people who do some of the other stuff. You have a short description here. So as I said, or I don't remember if I said this, but we're going to have a short description that's going to be used elsewhere on the website, and then you can have a longer synopsis as well. So when you submit the movie, you'll be able to enter both. If you just want to use the short synopsis for both, you can do that, but it'll be up to you. As I said, you can link directly to the script. You can go to the forum thread. So if you do trailers and stuff, that'll be a direct link there. You can submit a review directly here. As I mentioned, all the news stuff, if you tag a movie in a news article, it will show up there. You can actually link a soundtrack directly on the page using Spotify, and you can actually listen to the soundtrack while you're on the page. So that's kind of a cool feature. Obviously, you wouldn't actually put in a whole album, but you can make a playlist, and then you can add the playlist to the side. Over here we have cast. You can actually see the talent picture here, the name, the person, the role name over here. So all that stuff. There will be a hard cap of 20 talent. So if you have 20 roles, more than 20 roles, I'll ask you to get that down to 20, but all of those will be here. You have the full synopsis here. You have the trailer. You have the full reviews here. So direct link to those. And then finally, you have promotional images. So the cool part about this is, let's say you make a bunch of ads that don't get used, you can still keep them for safekeeping on the actual movie database page. Once again, sometimes that stuff gets lost into time or it becomes really hard to find, but now you can keep that stuff for prosperity. Moving on, let's go to a producer page real quick. So up here, you'll be able to link directly to the form profile page, so you can send the person a private message. You can have a website. You can link directly to your Twitter, Prestige. That stuff isn't in the game yet, but that's basically going to be your level. You can have a picture. You can have your description down here, news articles, and over here on the right side, it's going to list pretty much everything that you do. So every movie you write, every movie you review, every article you write, every poster you make, every website you make, every time you edit a movie that isn't your own movie, it'll be listed here on the right side. We click these to collapse them. So there's obviously, like, someone who reviews a lot, that's going to get pretty long, so you can just click them and they'll go away. But you can click them again and they come back. Oh no. All right. Let's go to the talent page. So recently added talent, you'll see the picture. You can sort by the talent type. All the directors are here. Obviously, some people are both actors and directors. It will list what they have done. You click on the page, and you'll see picture, a little description here, the name, and their credits here over on the right. So the picture itself is pulled from IMDb, so it should automatically update if the picture is out of date or whatever IMDb's picture is, it will be here on the website, which will make it much easier to add talent and to don't have to worry about cropping the images. All that is done automatically. You also have just the talent page here. See actors and the names and stuff like that. So what you would expect. See franchises here. We can go to this. So I haven't added a lot yet, but as people create franchises, they'll be able to go here. As I said, I showed off a little bit. It will list all the movies. So one of the things that I wanted to do, franchises will be open on the website. So basically, anybody who wants to write a Star Wars movie is welcome to write a Star Wars movie. So you won't own a franchise and have complete control over it. But one of the things that we will have here is universes. So let's say that you like Marvel and you want to create your own Marvel universe within the game. Now, you can't own any of the Marvel franchises and have complete control over it, but what you can do is create basically your own sub-universe within the game. So this one doesn't have any movies yet because it's just an example, but let's say you write an Iron Man movie and then an X-Men movie, and you want that all to be under your own universe and have consistent cast over all the movies. You can have that all listed here. And then let's say you want someone else comes along and says, hey, I like your version of the Marvel Universe. I want to write a Spider-Man movie based within your universe. And then that way you can say, okay, well, I want the Spider-Man to be cast like this, or you can at least work with the producer, and you get to decide whether that movie becomes part of your universe or not. And you can actually have consistent universes over time. So if someone comes along and maybe says, I want to release a movie under your universe, and you say, well, Andrew Garfield can't play Spider-Man. And you're like, and the producer's like, I want Andrew Garfield to play Spider-Man. You can actually say, well, you can still release that movie. I can't stop you from releasing that movie, but you're not going to be a part of my Marvel universe. And then maybe later on you get together with a bunch of people and write like an Avengers movie, and um, it all kind of comes together. So that's kind of will be up to you. It'll be pretty flexible, but still curated by one person. So that's pretty much the major parts of the movie database. You will have help here. A lot of the stuff isn't finished yet, but it's there, and you'll be able to see what can I do on the website, and try to keep this stuff updated. And it's pretty easy to update this stuff and uh, add new stuff over time and stuff. And also up here we have the forums. So we have a private forum over here, and you'll be able to see pitch voting will be down on the forum. We have general stuff and basically what you expect. It's a message board. I don't know what you're expecting. So that's pretty much the website in a nutshell. As I said, I'm still working on it. Still stuff to add. But we're getting pretty close. I think I'm probably going to be a couple of weeks. We'll start getting some pictures in and maybe launch pretty soon. Still need to finish writing the rules. Still need to add some icons and pictures and stuff like that here and there. But that is Filmulation. Thank you for watching.